Hi guys, Opheana Sikaal here. Today we want to talk to you guys about twin flames and twin flame relationships. Now, we are twin flames, so we've got quite a bit to share with you guys on that. We're also spiritual life coaches and channels.
We're sharing our insights and perspectives to ignite and awaken starseeds and lightworkers to their mission to really ground that higher level of consciousness here on earth. We share from our modern mystery school teachings to really keep it very real, to assist you on your everyday path of ascension.
A first thing we want to discuss is, what are twin flames? I mean, if there is a mystical subject out there, it is twin flames.
Glamorous.
It is very glamorized and a lot of spiritual people are out to meet and be with their twin flame. And that is beautiful on the one hand because a twin flame relationship is very powerful, but from our perspective, twin flames are over glamorized, and people feel that if they're not with their twin flame, that it is not in the highest for them, or it is not what is supposed to be happening. But from our point of view, not everybody is with their twin flame, and a twin flame in the sense is very close to the origin of source, so to speak. So you're very connected energetically, probably closest connected to, you know, another energetic signature that you can be. You almost share an energetic signature. And
you share the same flame, basically.
Yeah.
And so as source, you split off, and then from that, you split off as into two energetic signatures. So you've come from the same flame, and now you are experiencing, expressing in the universe as more of a singular energetic signature, but there is obviously the deep reflection there.
And so you're two spirits, with each spirit having their own soul extensions, and each of those soul extensions having their own lives. And so as twin flames, some lives you're together, other lives you're not together. Sometimes you're in different dimensions, but you work together from a different dimensional reality. And sometimes you come together in one life, like we've chosen to do in this particular instance at this time in our earthly incarnation. And so if you're not with your twin flame, it doesn't mean you can't communicate with your twin flame. And so that's the first thing. We want to demystify a little bit the idea that only if you're with your twin flame are you in the highest potential relationship for yourself in this lifetime.
Yes.
Because it all depends on the choices that you both made coming down. It doesn't mean that in other realms you're not working together or sharing a life together. So be very open to that idea as well.
Yes, very much. You know, so many people can have absolute divine relationships with a soulmate energy, and what we have witnessed, we have you know, the special experience of coming to a place where we can come together and do our mission together.
Yeah.
And we were at a level where we haven't had too much disharmony in the beginning of our relationship, that it you know, bounced us off, because often a lot of twin flames, it takes so much energy to face each other, to see your pure reflection in front of you. You have to have had you know, a lot of work done in that divine feminine masculine work. Both of you, we're at absolute 100% willingness. That's one of the keys with twin flames, is to have 100% willingness to do whatever is necessary in the relationship with balancing that divine feminine and masculine. And if one of the partners does not have that willingness, it will just repel, and I'm talking high level repelling. You know, we've really witnessed twin flames coming together, and it's just so challenging, so very, very difficult, and there can be abuse involved and all sorts, because one is really awake and the other is not. And the one that is awake is very forgiving, very loving, very understanding, very compassionate for the other's process. However, it stops this one from really doing the mission, and maybe this twin flame was here just to bounce some ideas around and say, hey, and then that one can get moving on, ignited on their path, and find their soulmate for this lifetime, or soulmates for this lifetime, to be able to really have a happy and joyful experience here while being able to focus, and rather than being dragged down by this twin flame intensity, because you know it is an extraordinary blessing. You know, we really felt like we had come home together. You know, we're not taking away from the extraordinariness of twin flames, but to not be too attached to it. If you really feel that it is going to happen for you, to let it go again. You know, I mean, that is actually the way that we met. Absolute focus on spirituality. I was in a place of full surrender, that I was very ready after some difficult relationships to really live my life on my own for the rest of my life, because I was at such a place of peace, and I really, really enjoyed my energy. I enjoyed my spiritual focus. And I said, you know, if someone can really meet me where I'm at, really meet me, then I'm gonna go there with them. I will. It wasn't long, I can tell you. It was really quick. And so you probably have heard that, you know, once you finally let go. And it was the same for Sikaal as well. And so it's really about coming to that place of surrendering to whatever is in the highest for you. And usually in the highest is really that deep connection of spirit, core spirit with yourself, with your own heart flame, and then your twin's flame will feel it, whether it be them being on the other side of the veil or whether they are here in this lifetime. You know, there are some high level twin flames that have decided to come into this world at this time to do the big work together, but there's a lot that have decided, one on earth and one on the other side, and that's really important as well, because there's a lot of focused energy that can come through there.
And really, really allow, like Opheana already said, if you do feel someone is truly your twin flame, and there are, you know, you can do some muscle testing on that or really get intuitive guidance. Knowing someone is your twin flame is beyond just a very deep physical attraction or just a very deep mind or emotional connection. It's sort of connections in many ways. However, there can be wounds there can be some karma or a lot of karma you need to work through. And sometimes you have chosen to both incarnate in one life, like Opheana said, to help each other heal, but not ultimately to have a life together. And so be open to all those models and simply let your spirit guide you. Because the glamorization is that when you are with your twin flame, or you're always looking for your twin flame, is that you can miss that amazing soulmate or other soul connection because you're waiting for your twin flame. So your spirit will guide you clearly. There may be healing needed. You may work together, but maybe you won't be in a relationship together or where you have a family together, but you'll do other types of mission work, or you'll simply know of each other, and that's enough, because you'll be the reflection you need to be for each other. Be open to all of that, because like Opheana said, willingness is super high in working together, and you get everything reflected back in you. So there's healing involved to a deep level, and you keep growing and merging and working together, which flows straight into the last key we want to share here, is that ultimately when you are in a twin flame relationship, or the potential of a twin flame relationship is the energetic mergence of your energy bodies. It doesn't mean you become one person, but it means you become more and more synchronistically working together, more and more connected in the way that you flow, and within your own divine union, masculine, feminine energies, and their divine union. So that all of that starts to work together very synergistically. And so you actually become more of who you are in your unique energetic signature within this twin flame connection. So you don't become the other, but your energy bodies work synchronistically together. Would that be a nice way to explain that? Yeah.
Beautifully said. Yeah, it comes to a place of still holding your individual personality in this lifetime, but really bringing in so much presence via healing any masculine or feminine distortions, wounding, so that it becomes to a place of balance, that you can then just really, it becomes that beautiful flow of feminine, masculine empowerment, of nurturing all of the areas where, you know, there may have been distortions from many lifetimes. You know, as twin flames, you split off, you go and have your experiences, and there's a lot of different traumas and karmas and all sorts of situations that you're supposed to experience. And then when you do get that chance to come back together, that's when all of that needs to be cleared. And so all of the issues that have happened from when you have split off to the moment of coming back together, that's when all of anything that's left over can come up, can be aired, and that's where the willingness is such a key. We are obsessed with willingness. Why? Because it's really the biggest key to change.
It is the core to everything.
Yeah.
You know, and if your twin flame is with you, if you're in relationship with your twin flame, that's beautiful. If you have felt your twin flame around but you haven't connected yet, or it's been a short connection but you're not together right now, that's a possibility. Or they're in a different dimension. Whatever you feel is going on for you, you can use that to heal all those wounds in yourself, what they are mirroring to you. You know, in meditation, be together in the God Presence Communion Temple, whether they're with you or not, even if they're right there with you, but you're going through a lot of things, and do your internal healing. Because instead of waiting until they meet you, do your internal healing, because you need to ready yourself for that connection if that's how it's going to go for you. So always, no matter where your twin flame is, do that healing for yourself.
Yes.
And then whatever you chose and whatever they chose for this lifetime will happen if you keep following the guidance of your presence. But try to take away, this would be our tip as well, try to take away the glamorization of twin flame relationships, because it is a form, and it is a very, very high form. Maybe, I mean, it's so connected to presence. You can't say it's a higher form, but it's so connected to presence. But it also means the other side of that, deep willingness, deep facing your own mirrors, your own wounds. And for us, we've come together because we have a very big mission here. We want to share with starseeds and lightworkers, like we said, to ignite them, and we chose to do that together and to raise a family as well, you know, to guide our kids. So for us, this is the model that we chose for this particular lifetime.
Presence with it, non-stop presence, non-stop since we could nearly breathe, non-stop looking at ourselves, looking at what's necessary, what's next to change, where is my willingness. It's non-stop, and that's what it takes within the twin flame relationship. That's our experience, that's our perception. And to have that in your daily life, even if your twin flame isn't with you, you can still have that same type of presence, you know. It depends on what you chose again. So it's just really the willingness to do whatever it takes to live your highest life, and then let go. And then if you are meant to be with your twin flame will turn up. Let me tell you, your twin flame will turn up.
If you chose it, it will not be stoppable. But will there be some healing needed? Will you need to look at your willingness? Will you need to be vulnerable? Yeah. So it's amazing, and it's a lot of powerful spiritual growth and work within it. But if it is meant to be on your path, it will come. If not, enjoy your beautiful twin flame relationship from across different dimensions, because you can share all your gifts and healing and work on your karma together through a meditative space as well. So utilize the fact that you do have that twin flame connection there.
Absolutely. You know, in the end, we're all energy. So it doesn't actually matter whether you're physically together or not. It is very soothing if you are physically together and it is working. We acknowledge we're very blessed with that in this lifetime, but it's not necessary to experience the same kind of feelings, the same kind of experience here on earth if you do your own internal divine union, masculine and feminine work. So de-glamorize twin flames, embrace twin flames, let go of twin flames, and really, you know, that's why we love to we call ourselves twin flames, you know, and then we say to people, we don't like labels, but it's a name to describe the situation. And we just really wanted to share it. And thank you, Gail. You did say, you know, we do a lot of work in relation to divine masculine, feminine, twin flame types of things. So we thought we'd share our perspective to assist any of you that just, you know, had some loose threads there and wonderings. That's our experience of it. So Many blessings, beautiful people. If you resonate with what we're sharing, we'd love for you to subscribe, to like, to comment down below if you'd like to interact with each other, just to really be in the energy of this channel. And you know, again, if you'd like to get a reading, there's a link down below. The Ascension Consciousness Scale is on our website. That really helps so much as well, because you know, sometimes you can be at a much higher consciousness than your twin flame because they haven't woken up as much as you, so that can really assist in that area. So have a look at that as well, and just be you, and trust your journey, your relationship journey very deeply, because it all starts with yourself, as you know, but within that, trust whatever you have chosen, because that will come on your path for sure. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, when I was on my own in that time, it's really that coming together within yourself, and that can be such a joyful experience, and just living with your presence in your everyday, woo, you know, that's good stuff. All right, we love you. Take
Thanks
care.
again. Many blessings, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
So